What is up guys, Alex here. In this video, as you guys can see, I have an Elgato Key Light Air. In this video, very simple, I'll be explaining to you guys the functions that this Key Light Air has and what you can do with it if you want to stream, record a video, or as I'm doing, because I have different lights, and if you want more space, I recommend using this Key Light Air. If you want to stream, if you want to record your videos on this, you can definitely go ahead and do that because it's great for streaming. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on into the video. Alright guys, so here I have it. I'm gonna move the box out of the way so you guys can see the Key Light Air, and it's basically full form. It doesn't fit in keyframe, but this is basically what it is. You have this little small panel here on the side for you to either turn it off. This is basically the entire light. It can get taller than this. I'll show you guys that in a second. But yeah, this is basically how big it is. It is good, it is small, definitely. If you do want to stream, I definitely do recommend too. I don't know if the camera pick it up, but there's a hole here at the end of it, right here, where you can turn it off and turn it off. Right there, it's turned off, and I just turned it on as well. There's a reset button, and basically a key switch that you can unplug from it if you want to keep it off to save some power. You just plug it back in as well. It's 13 volts with 2.8 amps. But yeah, that's pretty much the light. Now I'm going to show you guys how big it can get. First, I'm going to disconnect it right there so the cable doesn't get in the way. But basically, there is a screw here, right there. I unscrew that, and basically, it just gets long. It goes up to, I think, 28 inches right there. That's 28. That's basically as big as I can get. Now you can't even see the panel on the front, so I have to put it on the floor. There it is. So if I put it on the floor, it reaches just a little bit over the table. So that's basically how long it can reach. I'm going to show you guys another way, like this. So this is basically how long it can reach, 28 inches. And that's basically how long I'm going to show you some of the functions once it's connected. And I'm going to tell you about some of the specs. So I'm going to screw it back in, and I'm going to talk about some of the specs that this light has. So main thing that this light has is this light is Wi-Fi enabled. You can connect this via Wi-Fi to your phone, so you can change some of the different features within the light. Second thing is that this light has 1400 lumens of light, and if you have the app, the Elgato app for this light, you can connect it, and then you can change the color as well within the light. You can change it to red, green, whatever basically color you want while you're streaming. And that's basically it for this light. Again, 1400 lumens, and I think there's a little bit more specs, but I'll talk about that in a second. I will also be doing a test with the light. I will turn off my lights that I have right here, and I'll just leave this one on, definitely not pointing at the camera because it'll probably blind you guys, but I'll turn off the lights that I have on right now, and then turn this one on, and then I want to show you guys how much light this light basically has. Again, 1400 lumens. Now let me talk about those other specs that this light has. So the other specs is that it's very small as well. They also included that in the box. I don't think it's really much of a spec. It's just that it's so small that it doesn't take up any space. The lights that I have on right now, they're pretty large, so they take up a lot of space while I'm recording. But yeah, those take up a lot of space, and that space I can barely walk around the studio with those lights that I have on. It also has a weighted mount at the bottom for you to stand it on like this, and it's pretty balanced. You can also change the direction that it goes in with the little screw that it has on the back right here. If I can show you guys, there's a screw right there on the back that you can basically unscrew it, and you can move the light in different directions as you so please. But yeah, those are some of the functions. Again, remember this light has app control, so you can definitely change the color within the app. I only think there's a little bit. I think there's 2 colors in this light, not a lot. But yeah, app control. Now let's go into the functions or the light test. But yeah, let's go into the light test. Alright guys, so here I have the app for the light. I will turn it off right there. And the app is called Elgato Control Center. I have other 3 lights from the Elgato, and those are off at this time. Now I'll be doing the test. I'll be pointing it. I don't know what direction I'll be pointing it in, but I want to point it in some direction where it doesn't hit you guys. So I'm gonna point it. I'm gonna have it like right here, and then I'm gonna turn it on as well because I have these lights on, and I want to see how powerful it is with those lights on. So I'm gonna turn it on right now, and that's how powerful it is like that with those 3 lights that I have on right now, right there. Now I'm gonna change the color to a little bit of an orange color right there. I don't know if you guys can tell. Now that I've changed the color, I can also change basically the brightness of the light if I want to change it, how I want to change it as well. And there's a channel that I can change the color. Look, just pay attention to the desk and how the color changes. So then it's white or blue, and then changes back to orange, like that. Now I'm gonna turn off all the lights and then have only this one on and test that out with the video. So I'm gonna go turn off those lights and only leave this one on. But yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so here I've just gotten up from the chair to show you guys. So I'm pointing into the corner of the wall, and I'm just gonna be testing it to show you guys basically the light and how strong it is. So there it's on basically the other color change with the temperature. Now I'm gonna change it to blue basically, and that's how bright it is. There's another feature in the app that you can change the brightness of it. There it is, I'm changing it very quick, very responsive, and you can also change the color however you want it. But this is basically how powerful it is. Again, remember that if you want to stream or do any videos with this light, you will probably need to buy either 2 or 3 to have enough light for the video to come out good, because I just think that this light with 1400 lumens is not powerful enough. I mean, it is pretty small, so it doesn't take up as much space, but with only 1400 lumens you need to buy a couple more, and that's basically how bright the light is. But right now, let's go into the conclusion. Alright guys, in conclusion, I 100% recommend this Elgato Key Light to Air. If you're gonna stream, or if you're basically gonna do anything that requires some light, I definitely do recommend it. Why? It is very powerful. It's a very powerful light. I do recommend for you to buy 2 if you are going to stream, but if you're not going to stream, I always recommend just getting 1. But for streaming, and if you have a green screen behind you, this light is not too powerful or too weak for that green screen to pick up basically the entire light for you to, while you're playing, for you, and not to be so sloppy, or basically how the green screens work, where you have the outline around your entire face and it doesn't come out as well as you want it to do. But yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.